Like the fact that apparently I can transform myself into Lori Vallow?
And I can be her attorney. Her sleeves are too long. Ah!
Top of the morning to you, taffy pullers.
Welcome back to the Post-Mormon Potluck Podcast.
Are you still coronavirus free?
As far as I can tell, I've been taking my temperature daily with my meat thermometer.
That's weird. I do that too.
God, we are the same person with a shared vagina, aren't we?
Yep.
Did you hear the recent news about our dear friend Lori Vallow?
You mean me?
Yeah.
Muffin?
I'm oddly creeped out.
I know. I decided to braid my hair and put on red lipstick and put on eyeliner really poorly and transform myself into Lori Vallow for this episode.
I was supposed to do it too, but I decided I'd just be her attorney with the too long sleeves.
Yeah, in the video version, maybe I'll put a picture of said. She's not our attorney anymore, though.
It's unfortunate.
It
I don't know
is.
why she wouldn't want an attorney with an ill-fitting suit coat.
Named Edwina. Anyway.
We digress.
What are our updates on moi?
Well, you're still in custody.
Yes.
Funny thing is, if you would, give me some information as your attorney as to where your living children might be,
Oh.
I could probably motion the judge to get you released on your own recognizance.
Weird. But maybe my children are zombies.
I understand why the lady with the ill-fitting suit coat quit.
I would too.
Speaking of which, it's a little warm in here.
Or they could only afford to pay 3 attorneys for that one hearing.
Yeah, well, I think we established the only coherent part of our last episode because we had a stressful half of the week and drank too much before we podcasted. It might have been ill-advised, was that, they don't have the collateral to back up you don't have the collateral to back up $1 million bond.
I definitely do not.
No.
I'm
still really creeped out.
Me
I can't look at you right now.
I can't look at me either.
So, should we get into the actual news and quit being doofuses, or do we care? So, I might need my phone for this.
What if I just stare blankly?
And laugh and giggle at inappropriate times?
Like when somebody talks about child desertion?
It's a classic courtroom here. I'm drinking my wine. So, we saw, and I don't know what YouTube video it was last night that we saw. I think it was from a news channel.
Yeah.
But basically, it said that the wedding rings were purchased before Chad's wife died on Amazon.
Because they got married how long after Chad's wife died? 2 weeks?
Yes. I was going to try to say that in Spanish, but then I couldn't remember what weeks was in Spanish.
Dos weekacos.
No, not weekacos.
Weekacos? You and I?
No cacos.
No cacos.
There's no cacos in this room.
Oh, I hope not.
I mean, even if your cat's in here, she's a girl too, so
yeah.
No cacos.
So they buy the wedding rings before Tammy's even dead.
Right.
And then 2 weeks later. So clearly they have a long...
Right. Well, and then I saw a news article today that said that Chad was seen hugging Lori outside the storage unit. So the plot with the storage unit thickens.
The storage unit filled with child memorabilia.
Yeah, where we didn't see child legs.
I really don't think I saw legs.
It's an optical illusion. I thought I saw them, but, I'd probably watched it 6 times at that point.
Yeah, probably. No.
And then there was another news article that Charles Vallow's sister, dead husband, sister.
Oh, good.
Somehow she inherited a printer from him. I'm not sure how this all... I read the article and I was a bit confused. So I think somehow when she hooked the printer up to her computer, it was somehow linked to his Amazon account. Is that a thing?
Not really.
I don't know. But anyway, somehow she got into his Amazon account and saw that after he was dead, things were being looked for and purchased. And that the wedding rings had been purchased on Charles Vallow's credit card after his death on his Amazon account.
Well, if I was a dirty bitch, that sounds like something I'd do.
But to you get caught.
I know.
But I guess if the world's ending in July, she doesn't care if she gets caught, right? I mean, is that the theory we're operating under? Or does she really think... Are her religious beliefs really so delusional that she really thinks she can get away with it because she's a translated being who can't die? Also, for a baldy, her ex-husband was kind of hot. He was also like 62.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he was like 20 years older than her.
That's a handsome fella.
I prefer the old dudes. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, not that much older than me, but
Right.
still.
Well,
and then also did we want to discuss... So, the Mormon Church tried to do a really good job encouraging the social distancing. And then...
Oh, God.
All the missionaries get sent home from the foreign lands. And instead of following the direction, like the families were told, send one person to pick them up at the airport, stay in your car, they all show up in their Mormon assault vehicles.
Oh, God.
Large vans, SUVs, you get the drift, people. And they all get out of the cars with their posters. So one girl's poster said the coronavirus ain't got nothing on us. And I'm like, your own prophet canceled conference, told you not to go to church, told you not to have midweek meetings, to stay away from people.
Right.
And you think that you're... And then here's the thing, this chick, like, I'm an ass. I judge people's clothes. So, you know, crop tops are cool right now, but, like, Mormons gotta be modest and all.
Oh, God.
She had on, like, a long sleeve, like, Under Armour looking shirt under her crop top. It was black. It just reminds me of when, like, tank tops were cool and the Mormons would wear t-shirts under their tank tops. I never did that because I hated it. I just wore, like, a cardigan like a normal human.
So the people who did that weren't just trying to be stylish, they were Mormon?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like,
I mean, do you know anyone who did that who wasn't a Mormon?
I don't know, I just remember seeing people
like,
do it and thinking it was stupid.
Did it catch on?
I don't think so. Anybody
Anyway.
out there who was never Mormon, did you put a tank top over a t-shirt?
It just seemed like a lot of work.
Right.
And, I mean, I used to wear, like, camisoles under, like, everything. Because I'm long-waisted and my shirts were always too short. But we digress.
A $35 malachite gemstone ring.
Last of the big spenders, that Lori Vallow.
She also searched beach wedding dress and white slacks and a shirt for Chad.
Before his wife died.
Tammy died on October 19th. Chad and Lori got married on November 5th.
Well, and the rings and things were purchased on October 2nd, which is 17 days before his wife died. You know, I didn't want to say there was an affair because
But
I think there was an affair at this point.
Okay, so what was Tammy's cause of death ruled?
Well,
prior to exhumation and you?
They said natural causes.
Okay.
But I don't think there was a specific thing. But apparently Chad told, like, her family that she went to bed with a cough. Maybe she was patient 0.
Shit. It was the Rona.
Fucking Rona.
It was the Corona.
My Corona. We laugh because if we don't laugh, we'll cry about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, and then she had... Well, I think I covered this in our last episode. Or actually the first episode that was good, that we weren't shit-faced for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chad's wife had said someone had pointed a paintball gun at her, but now I'm wondering if it was a paintball gun.
Right.
But, like, paintball guns don't look like normal guns, really, so I feel like you can tell.
Yeah, unless it didn't have the
tank thing
the
on
canister on it, maybe, but
I don't know. So that's our Lori Vallow update.
Right.
And our Mormons being that's not a nice word. Are the Mormons being stupid heads.
Okay, so
congregating at the Salt Lake Airport.
So the meme floating around is like a picture of downtown New York City, deserted, and Las Vegas the strip deserted and somewhere else completely deserted, and then a crap load of Mormons with their signs in a parking garage.
There were even like less people at Walmart today. That's probably why I was able to get an extra 12-pack of toilet paper.
Oh my god. You got the TP.
I did get the TP.
So,
I won't tell you about my TP hoard. It's really not that bad.
It's not a hoard.
It's not a hoard. It's a reasonable supply.
Right.
A prudent reserve.
Fuck. You've got a prudent reserve
I have
of
a
butt
prudent
wipe.
reserve of butt wipe.
As you should.
Well, and then, okay, so I bought a package of baby wipes because I had a coworker who, well, not a former coworker. I used to do hair with her.
Mm-hmm.
She was, her man thing was your CNA when you were in the hospital.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a child. And
I saw his underpants.
that's cool. I bet Carly's seen his underpants too.
Probably.
I mean, I've heard about her nipple rings, so, you know. She used to hate pooping at work. So I would slide notes under the door to her while she was pooping. She'd get so mad at me. I write on a piece of paper, "Are you okay? Do you need my assistance?" Slide it under the door.
That's amazing.
Anyway. Where was I going? Oh, so I bought a package of baby wipes because she said she couldn't find any.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to either give them to her, let her pay me for them, either way.
Mm-hmm.
And she apparently found baby wipes. So I have baby wipes. And no baby. Well, I mean, I have baby Yoda.
Yeah, you could wipe him.
If I start wiping baby Yoda, will you please take me to KBH?
Yes.
Take me to the behavioral health unit, please.
I will. Like, quarantine has got to her. She's wiping baby Yoda. And then they put us both in there.
I should probably tell them that baby Yoda's a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
So Sean has a coworker who's a big Donald Trump fan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
And there's a Donald Trump cardboard cutout at the store formerly known as Hastings. Hastings was way better, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So him and his coworkers were going to chip in, but apparently the store formerly known as Hastings is not an essential business.
Ah.
So
They can't chip in for the...
Roy doesn't get a cardboard cutout of... Did we cover that, like, 2 of Lori Vallow's attorneys are no longer her attorneys? Here's the thing. I feel like she probably doesn't have very much money.
Right.
I think Chad has some money because, you know, he got life insurance, but I feel like if his wife is murdered, they're going to want that money back.
Probably.
I mean, I'm not sure how life insurance works, so maybe it's like, yeah, our bad, you can keep it, but I don't think that's how it works.
Probably not, but if he gets found guilty of murder, he's not going to pay it because he
I thought someone got engaged, but she's just showing off her new manicure. She has a gorgeous ring, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I worked with her, too. Anyway. Any new Mormon news today? We should probably maintain our social distance.
Oh, God.
I'll just be like, we'll just be over here and we'll just podcast like this.
It's just our shoulders.
Our shoulders.
Wait.
Porn shoulders.
Ow! Mine hurts.
Ow, I'm sorry. How'd you... Oh.
I shoulder tackled the toad.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know it drew blood.
It was aggressive.
It was scratchy.
The Mormons got chided for airport welcoming.
Yeah, we talked about that. Those fuckers.
They got criticized.
They deserve to be criticized. They're idiots. Sorry. But they are. Don't eat a whole box of mac and cheese followed by 2.5 glasses of wine and then try to podcast people.
Does it make you sleepy?
Yeah, I'm a little sleepy now.
Recent?
I could knit to keep awake, but then I would be like, shut up, I'm counting. And that doesn't make for a good podcast.
I don't think the Mormons have done anything cool.
No.
Let's check on
not in a while.
Check on Lori.
We could look at, I don't know, the FLDS. I mean, they're pretty, I feel like they're the masters of social distancing as it is. And except for that their families are like 30 people. But, should I tell the people why I'm wearing my glasses?
Yes.
Okay, so I saw a thing on the internet that says you get the coronavirus through your eyes.
It likes to enter that way.
It enters through your eyes. So putting your contacts in, I mean, I wash my hands before I put my contacts in, first of all, because I've usually had my morning dookie, and then dookie in your eye creates pink eye, and you don't want that.
Right, no.
So I wash my, wash your hands after you poop, put your contacts in. So then I saw this article that said that contact lens wearers are more susceptible to the Rona because it enters through the eyes, and contact lens wearers touch their eyes more than regular folks. And also, these act as safety glasses. So if someone makes a spittle at you, it won't go in your eyeballs and give you the Rona.
Also good.
Yeah. So that's why I'm wearing my glasses. Also, I love these glasses. They're Calvin Klein, and they're unisex glasses. Wasn't that on Friends, the unisex?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And they're really light. Have you ever? They're the lightest glasses like ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
They really are.
Like, I was looking at Ray-Bans, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I really wanted Ray-Bans. That's what I wanted. But they didn't have, like, the classic, black framed Ray-Bans that Sally wanted. So I was trying on different glasses, and then I tried on these Calvin Klein ones. Well, there was another pair that I liked, but someone we worked with has that pair, and I'm like, I can't get the same glasses as her. Like, that'd be awkward. And I mean, now we're in different buildings, so it'd be fine. Callie. Because we went to the same. Yeah. Anyway, it's really funny. And I answer the phone, and I go, hi, this is Sally. And she goes, this is Callie. It's fun. Anyway.
That is fun. So, apparently there's new court documents filed which involves Melanie, who is Vallow's niece, and talks about...
this was the good stuff. I forgot about
the zombies and the demons and the wizards and the sorcery.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Zombies and demons and wizards, oh my.
Oh my.
I want to read the
Follow
documents.
the yellow brick road.
Yeah. So, to concisely sum it up, because we're bad at this today, I am Lori Vallow.
If you couldn't tell,
my red lipstick.
I was pretending to be the attorney, but I had to take my long sleeve jacket off.
So, the kids were zombies or something.
Another thing I said that they were possessed by evil spirits.
Okay, so she killed them? Like, this doesn't help her case.
No.
And now we have to wait until, what, mid-May at least?
Well, so she already agreed to, because Idaho's governor and the Supreme Court has issued orders because of the Rona, but because she's in custody, her prelim should still be on the normal time frame. And they agreed, her attorneys agreed to continue it. Which really probably benefits them, but also benefits the state because they can get more evidence. I also saw that there was a leaked email that they think she'll be indicted for Charles's death in Arizona. But I think now that Idaho has her, she'll have to go all the way through the trial process in Idaho before she's extradited to another state.
Well, even if we don't get her on killing her kids and she doesn't, get a huge sentence or something, I would just like it if she just keeps on traveling through the states getting indicted.
I still maintain my theory that Idaho's basically holding her for the feds.
There's a lot of state line crossing involved.
Like, they filed charges, but I really think those charges are primarily to hold her, to keep her from fleeing.
She'd never do that.
No, because she's never done that in the past.
She'd also never buy a wedding ring on her dead husband's credit card.
With his Amazon account. I mean, I feel like you at least open your own Amazon account.
I don't... Man. It's so dumb. I don't get it. Like, she must... I don't know. But Does she do drugs? Has anybody drug tested her? Is she on crack?
I don't think she's on crack. I think she has, like... I think she has severe mental illness. And I think she has people... Because that was the one thing. So, Year of Polygamy, it's my favorite podcast. I think it's the first podcast I actually listened to.
Really?
I think so. Lindsay Hansen Park is one of my favorite humans. She makes great interwebs material. She had an episode that came, I think like it came out today or yesterday. It was pretty new. about, and it gave a really good timeline of like Lori's life and stuff, and I would encourage y'all to go listen to that, because let's face it, I don't have the energy to sum it up. You should just go listen to it. It was really good. And where was I going with that? Timeline Lori. Okay, so it doesn't seem to me like Lori had any education after high school. And she was a cheerleader, which is fine if that's what you're into. Fine, cheerlead. Not all cheerleaders are, kind of dumb. But I get the impression that she might have some mental illness, and that she's maybe not the smartest cookie. And if you're not the smartest cookie, but you're kind of like weird and manipulative, I feel like you do dumb things.
Yeah.
Like use your dead husband's credit card to buy a wedding ring for your currently married, soon to be. Now here's another theory that I thought of.
Oh no.
What if Chad wanted to be a polygamist, but his wife wasn't cool with it. But he told Lori it was cool.
Uh-oh.
But then his first wife's not cool with it.
Uh-oh.
And then, I mean, I feel like Lori has experience poisoning people.
Maybe.
Well, because Tylee's dad died of a mysterious heart attack, and he wasn't that old. And I mean, her brother shot Charles, so. But that's the thing, Charles had left her. I don't think she had the opportunity to poison him.
Oh my God.
And now her brother's dead.
Right. How'd he die?
Heart attack. Should we ask the alarm clock what poisons cause heart attacks?
Alexa, what type of poison causes a heart attack?
This might answer your question. According to Mayo Clinic, a heart attack is caused by a blockage in an artery that feeds your heart. It's most commonly caused by a buildup of fat.
Sometimes it's useful.
Sometimes it doesn't.
God, now we're blurry.
Did we fog it up? Did we get too close?
We've confused it.
Okay, if we're right here, I'm a little clearer than you are. But we're not supposed to be this close.
We think we're funny. Oh.
I'm back.
Yeah. Woo. We just had to get away from it.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We fixed it.
We're cool.
I'm going to Google what poisons cause heart attacks.
Yeah, because I think you're onto something here. I know what causes coronavirus. Eating undercooked bat.
At least that's what the internet says.
That's why there's a bat on the video version of this. If you're listening to it, you don't see a bat. There's a bat under me right now.
I mean, watching us on YouTube, I feel like is probably delightful.
Because you get to see
ethylene
me.
glycol.
Isn't that an
antifreeze? I'm pretty sure. That was the first result.
What is it?
Ethylene glycol.
Alexa.
Oh, and propylene glycol.
What is ethylene glycol?
The definition of the word ethylene glycol is a sweet but poisonous syrupy liquid used as an antifreeze and solvent.
Thank you. Did she really put antifreeze in his coffee? Because it's sweet.
Mormons don't drink coffee, though. Oh, and then here's the other thing that I learned. I will tell you this, that I learned today on the Latter-day Lesbian. That wasn't Latter-day Lesbian. Year of Polygamy podcast. Two of her husbands, so Charles and Tylee's dad, she convinced them to become Mormon to marry her. There's a time when I thought I could convert Sean. That didn't last very long.
Oh, God.
He deconverted me, so it's fine.
I could not see Sean as a Mormon.
Oh, God, it'd be awful.
I mean, he's a Jew. He's a Catholic Jew.
He's an Irish Lutheran Catholic Jew. I feel like I should tell the story.
You should.
Okay, so, story time, people. First of all, my in-laws are delightful people. And we were out one night, and Sean said that he's like, I'm not Catholic, I'm Roman Catholic. And his mom goes, pretty sure we had you baptized a Lutheran.
Oh, God.
And he's like, I'm not a motherfucking Lutheran or something, you know. Maybe it was his mom was there, she doesn't like the word fuck, so maybe he said I'm not a goddamn Lutheran, who knows. So now when he pisses me off, I'm like, you Lutheran. He gets so offended.
Yeah, because he's Catholic.
Yeah, he's Catholic, but he's also a Jew. Did I tell you what about the yarmulke?
Yeah.
Sean had to have a yarmulke for his work Christmas party. He convinced someone who's actually a Jew that he's Jewish at his Christmas party.
So going to the Christmas party, he had to have a yarmulke.
Well, it's a holiday party, because Sean threw a fit about it being called a Christmas party. Now you people know what I deal with. Anyway. Yeah. Apparently he was, like, as a young teenager, curious about Judaism. So, you know, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, I mean, you know, it's his life. Because, I mean, if it's sweet, you could put it in, like, almost anything. Like, Mormons may not drink coffee, but they like sweet things.
Right.
You could put it in a hot cocoa. I don't know if you could, like, put it in cookies, because I don't know how baking it would affect the... People are learning what warped humans we are today.
The batteries, I think, are dying. I know.
Oh, we can replace them.
Oh, yeah. Bri will get a battery and replace it. Otherwise, the bishop is possessed.
The bishop is dying. Maybe the bishop ate some propylene, ethylene glycol.
9 hidden heart toxins and how to avoid them. Cocaine.
It's easier to get antifreeze. I don't like the mirror thing on your camera. Because I keep fixing the wrong sweater side.
Oh.
Tripping me out.
ADHD medications.
She might have had those because JJ was autistic and ADHD.
Huh.
Maybe we should say is. We don't know if he's dead.
Right. Prescription. Let's try that one again. Prescription stimulants like methylphenidate treat attention deficit disorder, ADHD, and in some cases, children with heart conditions have caused sudden death. Commonly prescribed brands include Adderall, Ritalin, and Concerta.
Ooh.
So that's a thing. She would have access to that.
Yeah.
And his medication's not with him, so if he's alive, she has it. Erectile dysfunction drugs.
I mean, she was married to a 62-year-old. But how much of those do you have to take?
Right. More than enough. And it's definitely going to be longer than 4 hours, so...
Boing.
Boing.
Is that why they tell you to go to the doctor if you have one that lasts more than 4 hours?
Maybe.
An erection, that's what I'm talking about, people. I'm talking about boners.
Do you think she's smart?
No. We've established that I don't think she's smart. I think she's like someone we work with. Who shall not be named.
Well, these plants
Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Oh, God. Those plants don't grow in Idaho, so...
Okay, so she's not out foraging for poisonous plants.
In Yellowstone.
In Yellowstone.
I maintain the last time they were seen in Yellowstone is sketchy. So, because they lived in apartments, and apartments have neighbors. So if none of your neighbors have seen your kids, and then you say they're in Arizona, and then they call the person in Arizona that they're supposed to be with, and she says she hasn't seen your son in 6 months.
Well, I got more leads on on the podcasts that she was doing.
Oh.
One was called, like, Warrior Up or something. Which reminds me of all those dumb stickers the guys have on their cars around here.
To man the fuck up?
Yeah. There's, like, a newspaper article, and one guy said it meant man the family up. Which I'm like, no, it's not what it means. We all know that's not what it means.
Nope. Your mother family?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I can ramble about anything else.
I don't know. I wish I had more like Mormon type news, but the Mormons haven't been doing anything.
The Mormons are quiet because the world is quiet because shit be crazy.
Yeah, because of the Rona.
And I mean, the 12 quorums or whatever the fuck they are.
The quorum of the 12 apostles.
Yeah, they're all old, so they're probably all in like crazy isolation.
Right. Well, and then they have people that can bring them stuff. And then, well, here was another thing, like, people, like, the Mormons were like, oh, yeah, I'm so glad we were prepared and everything, because, you know, we've been told for years to have food storage and all this stuff. But here's the thing, the stores in Utah were, like, that's where people did the most panic buying, was in Utah. So either you weren't prepared or you're just an ass.
Or instead of that year of food or whatever, they needed, like, 5.
Right.
Or 10.
Well, and then here's the thing, like, some people, like, so my mom used to have food storage that, like, we were never going to eat. Like, she used to have a lot of wheat, which my mom
Did you
makes...
say weed?
Wheat. Not
like,
weed.
I know you didn't say weed, but it sounded like weed.
Wheat. Like, to make bread.
Wheat.
Wheatens.
Phil Wheaton.
Wheatens.
Anyway.
Wheat. And I mean, she does, like, make, like, bread and homemade tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
My mom does make good tortillas, which is weird for a white lady. Anyway, my mom makes really good tortillas. And so, like, the wheat she would use, but she had, like, 5-gallon, like, buckets full of wheat.
That's a lot of
Wheat. So I think she started, like, a little more getting things that, like, they'll actually use. Because even wheat will go bad eventually.
Right.
So my mom has, like, food storage that she'll actually use. Like, she has a deep freeze full of frozen stuff that she can actually use.
That's smart.
Canned goods. So I kind of, like, I don't know. I think the people in Utah, like, went and panic bought even if they had food storage because the church wants you to always have a year's supply.
Right.
So they don't want to, like, actually, like, hardcore bust into their year's supply. So because they go to the store and panic buy everything.
If you dig into your year's supply, you won't have a year's supply anymore.
Right. And then I don't know. Like, I bought a few more groceries than normal, but, like, some of that is also that, like, we paid off 2 vehicles and we're making a little more money right now. And so I've been kind of getting things, too, you know. So we have a little extra. And I don't think there's anything wrong with having a little extra food.
No, you're not going to the store and buying, like, 74 cans of beans.
No. I could barely... Ooh, I should make chili tonight. I still got all the chili supplies. That actually sounds like a better dinner.
Well, there you go.
There we go. See, we solved the world's problems.
Solving problems.
At least Sally's problems on what to make for dinner.
Yeah.
Have I told you how I make my really good chili? Do the people want to hear about my chili recipe?
Okay, we're looking at my background now.
Stabby Road.
Yep.
They can't see it all, so they won't get it.
Oh, God!
Oh, I took my... It's like... Oh, God. Okay, so funny thing. No, go back to that. So it hurts my eyes, but in the temples, there's mirrors, like, on opposite sides of the wall, so you can, like, see forever.
I don't know where
I was going to tell people about my chili.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sally's not, like, a great cook, but I can make a few things all right. So I buy the McCormick chili seasoning packet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a can of, like, pinto beans and red beans.
Mm-hmm.
And then I buy the canned tomatoes. But I don't just buy canned tomatoes. I buy the Rotel.
Mm.
And I buy the mild, because Sean can't do spicy things. He's much like you in that regard. And then there's one can of Rotel. It's called Chili Fixins.
Oh.
And it makes really good chili.
Interesting.
Ooh, I don't know if I have an onion. I might have to... Crap. I might have to tell Sean to pick up an onion.
Yeah.
Because I'm not driving anywhere at this point. It would not be advisable. I can't get a DUI. It'd be embarrassing. I mean, there's other crimes that I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I can't get a DUI. That's just dumb and embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Don't drink and drive. Ex-mormon life hack. Do not drink and drive.
I feel like if Either one of us got a DUI just every day going into work, somebody'd be like...
Well, the people know we work for the courts, right? Do the people know that? Did I just tell the people?
I think they know where we work. I think we just are vague about details.
Right, okay. So we work for the courts.
Well, because people we work with listen to us.
That's true.
They know where we work.
They do know where we work. I'm not sure why they find us so delightful.
I'm not sure either, but I'm okay
Maybe
with
they
it.
like our self-deprecating humor.
Got plenty of that.
Yes, we do.
Change the name to the self-deprecating post-Mormon podcast.
Okay, up close I kind of hate it. It was better far away.
Him?
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Yep. There she is going into court. Look at those sleeves. I just can't with her.
Oh, yep, there it is.
I am creeped out how much you look like her. You didn't get your hair wavy enough though, because you didn't let your braids dry all the way. Also, you have more hair than her, so your braids would probably never get totally dry.
No.
Remember we were talking about wearing a white shirt and putting orange tape on it?
Mm-hmm.
We're terrible.
It's a pretty cute prison outfit, though. I think I prefer our county's color scheme.
I feel like I prefer our county's, like, process of what the different things mean.
It's a nice organizational system.
I think yellow is what they put the crazies in.
Is it?
I think so. I used to think it was low risk, but I've seen a couple crazies in yellow.
Yeah, the ones in the newspaper are always in.
Yeah, so orange is just like regular. Blue is the inmate worker people.
Uh-huh.
The candy cane is because you're a murderer and you run. Actually, that might just be for people who run. I don't know. I'm not positive.
I thought it was also for, like, crazy people who run and stuff.
Yeah. Like dangerous crazies. So maybe it's the harmless crazies they put in yellow.
Like the ones that can't run. Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs.
Oh, God. That's a story. Maybe we should make a story. Maybe we should make our other podcast, too, real quick. Because we could talk about that on our other podcast for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Where are her children?
What big teeth you have. Her husband's probably writing a book about her right now to cash in on this.
You know, I really think he's lucky she's in custody. I still maintain that he could be her next victim.
Oh, weird. She displays the behavior of a sociopathic serial killer.
I'm pretty sure she is. And I think that we're onto something with the antifreeze. Why does my one eyebrow lift so high and the other one not at all?
I don't know, is your head lopsided?
I don't know, maybe I've had a stroke that I don't know about. I mean, my ears are kind of lopsided. I know my glasses, like, never sit right.
My ears are lopsided. You can't really tell right now.
It's a lot of boobs.
Oh, wow.
I'm not talking about mine. Oh, when we were in Seattle.
Yeah.
We could go to Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, Washington wasn't under quarantine.
Washington is definitely scary right now.
Yeah. I'm worried for, like, small business owners in Washington.
Well, they're already taxed as shit, and
it
like, sucks. And then
so my dad has that contract doing the door installs for Home Depot, right?
Yeah.
And I think he does the Liberty Lake and, like, the Valley Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But I think those are and he does the Idaho Home Depots, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint. Yeah. But, like, I'm just, like, worried that, like, he has appointments with these people and the state of Washington's not allowing him to make his living.
Ah.
Because they shut down all residential and commercial construction as non-essential. Like, Idaho hasn't done that yet, so I think, like, some of his, like, new construction contracts are in Idaho, and I think he'll be fine.
That's good.
But, like, this is really scary for, like, a small business owner. Because, like, Sean came home the other night. He's like, if you were still doing hair, we'd be fucked. And we would be.
Right. Completely.
Because I couldn't work. They closed all the salons last week.
You'd have to do all of the under-the-table dirty work. Therefore, risking your health and everybody else's.
Right. Which reminds me, I have one client I need to tell that until the governor lifts the order, I'm not going to come do her hair. Because
That's fair.
She has COPD and heart problems. And
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not bringing you the coronavirus. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Not going to happen. I don't need that on my conscience.
Not worth the risk. Anyways, and the bitch. Do the other bitch.
Pray to the almighty God.
Bury your testimony.
In the name of cheese and rice.
Ramen.
I want ramen noodles now.